Hello there folks, and welcome to Bullets for Bucks. My name's Steven, and today we're going to talk about and compare the Howa Carbon Elevate against the Tikka T3x Superlight. And then later on in this video, we're going to compare them at the range and show you those results. Let's get started by taking a look at the Howa Carbon Elevate. It has a slim limb saver recoil pad that's pretty smushy, hand-laid Stockies carbon fiber stock, sling swivel stud, a little bit fatter than normal palm swell here versus like a traditional Model 70. All metal floor plate and bottom metal, 3+1 depending on the caliber, or I believe 4 or 5+1 in different calibers. Comes with a hack 2-stage trigger. It's not really user adjustable. It usually comes out of the box at about 2.5 to 3.5 pounds. A little bit of over travel on it, but a pretty solid trigger. Definitely, in my opinion, better than the Remington 700 factory triggers. Bolt lift on this is 90 degrees. Push tab bolt release on the left side. 1-piece bolt handle bolt knob. 2 locking lugs plunger ejector Socko style extractor. Ride's pretty smooth in the receiver. A little bit of a zipper sound when they're new. Maybe not quite as easy to pass the glide test as some other rifles out there, but definitely nothing bad. When you lock the safety to the rear, it locks the bolt and the firing pin in place. One forward, you can manipulate the bolt, but you can't fire it. All the way forward, you can fire and manipulate the bolt. Features a carbon fiber wrapped, cold hammer forged core barrel. That's 22 inches long or 24 inches long, depending on the caliber, and it's threaded 5/8 by 24. It does not come with a muzzle brake. This one in this model is not free-floated. It features a front sling swivel stud, pretty much average fore-ends grip here, not super fat or super skinny, a little bit flattened out on the bottom for bag riding. And this does feature, I believe, pillar bedding, but don't quote me on that. Rifle comes in, I believe, around like 6 or 6.9 pounds. It's pretty lightweight. Really hard to find the weights on that though, because Howa doesn't like to ever tell you. All right, then we got the Tikka factory stock here. 1-inch heavy duty rubber recoil pads, a little stiffer than the limb saver, but it's much thicker. Sling swivel stud, similar comb design here. Interchangeable grips right here, which is kind of nice. A little bit of a bulge in the center, but then slimmer throughout the rest. This stock is made out of polymer reinforced with fibers, so not even remotely close as far as stock quality is concerned. It does have metal pillar bedding, plastic foreplate, plastic mag well, and it comes with a plastic single stack magazine. It actually works just fine, but I'd like to see that be metal. Front sling swivel stud. Grip on this, it's a little bit flattened out, more I think on the bottom, and a little bit more boxy feeling. Features a 22.4-inch stainless steel cold hammer forged barrel that's straight fluted and is not threaded. All right, now let's take a look at the barreled action. We have a 70-degree bolt throw, and that bolt runs like glass in there, way smoother than the Howa. Side lever bolt release. Nice rounded out bolt handle that's interchangeable. Coned bolt head with 2 locking lugs, plunger ejector, Socko style extractor. And it has a 2-position safety. When you lock the safety to the rear, locks the bolt in place and keeps you from firing. One forward, you can fire and manipulate the bolt. Receiver on this is stainless steel, but I have this hideous black paint job on it. Same with the barrel. Has a slot cut out in the front of the receiver that a separate piece of metal fits into the factory stock and then into that slot on the receiver. And then when you tighten down the action screws, it like cinches it tight. Definitely don't prefer that. The Howa has a 1-piece integral recoil lug. I feel like that's a lot better choice for repeatable, consistent accuracy and a bedding job that you don't have to worry about it shifting on. So interesting bedding there. It is what it is. The barrel itself is 22.4 inches long, straight fluted. It's not threaded 5/8 by 24 like the Howa is. All right, now let's take these range and see how they perform. Ooh, that's way low, right? So now. There we go. Nice. Held a little too much wind on that one. Feed's really nice. It is a little bit stiff pulling that round out of the magazine. It's definitely tight tolerances, but that's actually a good thing. It seems to function fine. Just has some resistance to it. That one was dead center, or close. Functioning great here. All right, so now that we've got back from the range, let's talk about the Howa first. They're both in 6.5 Creedmoor, both using similar factory ammunitions, and man, this Howa is easily capable of half or even on a good day, quarter MOA, even with the barrel touching the barrel channel, which is interesting. And because this barrel's carbon fiber wrapped, I feel like I can get like 6 to 8 shots out of it rather than 2 or 3 without seeing any deflection due to the barrel heating or the chamber heating. And so shoots fantastic, no complaints there. Obviously running the bolt and the trigger doesn't feel as nice though as the Tikka T3x. Tikka T3x, easily capable of quarter MOA or half MOA with factory ammunition, insanely accurate. One of the most accurate ultralight rifles I've ever owned. And feeds and glides like glass. Just excellent trigger, excellent bolt feel when manipulating it. It's nice short bolt throw at 70 degrees versus 90 degrees. So hats off to them. Definitely prefer the stock and bedding system of the Howa over the Tikka though. And you can put a muzzle brake on the Howa out of the box. And I feel like you can get a couple more shots without losing accuracy with that carbon fiber wrap barrel. So if I had the extra money to spend, I'm getting the Howa Carbon Elevate for an ultralight backcountry hunting rifle between these two. If I want to save a little bit of money or I don't like carbon fiber wrapped barrels and I want a bolt that rides really smooth and a user adjustable trigger that feels a little bit better, I'm going with the Tikka T3x Superlight. Both not bad choices. Thanks for watching Bullets for Bucks. Check out this next video and subscribe.